Welcome and thank you so much for joining me. So we are looking at multiplying and dividing algebraic fractions. Now when we're thinking about dividing and multiplying algebraic fractions, it's really just going back to our understanding of it without algebra. Exactly the same process applies, and we're just going to try and use our understanding to simplify this as best we can. So when I'm looking at this first question, 6x divided by x minus 5 divided by 2x divided by x minus 5. Well, when we're dividing one fraction to another, to help us, we flip the second fraction and turn it to multiply. So we've got 6x divided by x, take 5, times x, take 5, over 2x. Now, we treat this as it's in a bracket. So if we're timesing by this and then we're dividing by this, is there really any point? No. So straight away I can cancel that out and make that 1. So that leaves me with 1 times 6x divided by 2x. So the x's cancel out, because what's the point in timesing by x and dividing by x? And then 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So 3 will be my answer. Let's have a look at this. Now, if we're timesing two fractions, it just means the top is being times by the top of the second. So the numerators are being multiplied and the denominators are being multiplied. Because this is all being multiplied and together, and the x minus 1 is being multiplied with x plus 2, same in the bottom, everything is being multiplied already. So I can just join this together and say that everything is being multiplied in the numerators and everything is being multiplied in the denominators. The next thing I would like to look at is what is common between the top and the bottom, because they all cancel out. Because if I'm timesing by something and then I'm dividing by something that's the same, there's no point. So that's where I've got here x plus 2 and x plus 2. So I'm timesing by x plus 2, then I'm dividing by x plus 2. So it doesn't change the equation. Just like here, I've got x minus 1 and x minus 1. So I'm timesing by x minus 1 and then I'm dividing by x minus 1. It's not doing anything. Last one I can see is x plus 5 and x plus 5. So I can cancel those ones out. Now that leaves me with 6 times x minus 5 on my numerator, and I also have 3 times x minus 2. Now the next thing I would like to think about is, because everything's being multiplied on numerator and everything's being multiplied on the denominator, first thing I'm going to be thinking about is I can already still see something that is common, and that is 6 and 3. And so I'm looking at, okay, well, what is the highest common factor of 6 and 3? They both have 3, because 3 goes into 3 once, and 3 goes into 6 2 times. 3, 6. So that means I can divide this 6 by 3 and change it to 2, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. Well, 1 times anything will stay the same. So I'll just cancel that out. And that I'll just rewrite that. 2 times x minus 5, and I've got x minus 2 here. Now, we've got an option. We can either leave it like this, or if we don't want to have brackets, you are also able to write it as, just remember how we were working with brackets and binomials. The 2 on the outside is being multiplied by everything on the inside of the bracket. So 2 times x. So I've multiplied here, and I'm also having to multiply with the 5. But remember, that 5 is at negative 5. So 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. And I'm dividing by x minus 2. So both of those are the right answer. Really hope that helps you understand how to multiply and divide with algebraic fractions. If you need any extra help, feel free to conference with me. Thank you so much.